Team, Mike, family, Jack. Right.
This isn't my son, by the way.
I am young enough,
Mike, 2-1 tonight. Roller coaster emotions at weekend, but thankfully it wasn't as up and down tonight. But we got the win by any means.
Yeah, it wasn't as dramatic as Saturday, but we really made it hard work for ourselves. I mean, we just lost so much confidence in that middle period in the second half that we just let them come at us. I mean, the moment they scored, we were on the back foot. But in the first half, really impressed. Play with confidence. There was one-touch football going on. It was good stuff.
Yeah, and it's finally we saw the team play with a bit of expression. Expressing themselves, passing the ball fluidly, pressing hard at the pitch. It looked like the old Ralph Hasenhüttl side from last year.
It really it looked like just some, as Alan Partridge would say, some liquid football. It was just we were just starting to get to that point where you think, oh my God, there's a real team here. They're putting it together, passing, and it's that consistency. It's the first. It's the second game where we've not really made that many changes to the team. One change was it from last week?
Yeah.
And you're starting to feel the squad coming now. You're starting to feel it build. We know where we're going. I can start to feel it. Yeah.
How important was it though to almost retain the same team tonight?
Yeah, I think it's consistency, and I mean the way they actually put things together in the first half, that's got to be one of the best first halves that they've played all season. I think just the problem is that almost like they ran out of steam about halfway through, and maybe obviously the goal must have played a part, but it's really just closing things down a bit. You look at the stats for the possession, they had 60% the opposing side. That's too much possession when they really dominated that game in most of the time. So they really need to shut the game down and play it out, play it safe really at the end and close out the game rather than they seem to invite the opposition on. They did Watford for the Watford they did the same in the last few minutes. They had 3 or 4 chances to actually equalise. Unnecessary.
And I think if we look at that first half, all the way back over here like a typewriter, in the first half, goals from Danny Ings and Brian Bertrand, but as your father just said, we invited that pressure, and it was a case like watching through your hands in that second half.
It was agony. It was agony yet again. I mean, it was just like I said, we just didn't need to make it that difficult on ourselves. But to come out tonight and have back-to-back wins, I mean, that's absolutely massive. I mean, it's our first back-to-back win since I think March. So that's a long time, but when you're in the position we are in the table, back-to-back wins is massive. It suddenly brings in all those clubs above us into the same fight. So
it makes that distance between the next teams look so much closer than it was. Was it maybe 3 weeks ago? I was really starting to doubt everything, and now you look at it now, and we're a point away from Bournemouth, and that's the next 6 teams or so. So it's a lot more confidence now. You're starting to feel that we can go somewhere, we can improve on this, and it's somewhere to go.
And going a long way on Sunday, Newcastle, terrible record recently. How are we feeling?
Yeah, well, a draw would be a good result. Let's be honest. Newcastle have been playing well, but it's all open, and I mean it's incredible how tight the league is. You look at 6 points, another 6 points would take you up to 6th place, where Man U are at the moment. It's just crazy.
Right.